Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News. And I have the pleasure to be joined by, well, International Boxing News' rising star of 2023, Paddy Donovan. Paddy, how are you today, mate?
Yeah, great to be on your show. Feeling great, feeling fantastic. Well, getting ready for tomorrow night. So yeah, today's the weigh-in. Get that out of the way and refuel, get the body right for the big event tomorrow.
Definitely. I mean, it's great to have you on for the first time as well. Obviously, huge occasion tomorrow at Ulster Hall in Belfast. Obviously, CrockerFelix. Obviously, you're fighting William Herrera. I mean, fair to say you're very well prepared for tomorrow night.
Yeah, look, fast turnaround over the Christmas, first show of the new year. Being in this position that I am, you got to be ready. So yeah, kept in the gym, kept active, and here we are, early January with a big fight. So yeah, delighted to be here.
Definitely. I mean, you burst onto the scene in 2023. I mean, obviously, we voted for you as the rising star of
Thank you.
2023.
Yes,
Obviously,
of
Sam,
course.
no worries, it was fully deserved. Sam Mason, I think you then had a little bit of a run out, and then you went back onto the big stage on Cameron Taylor 2 against Danny Ball. I mean, could 2023 have gone any better for yourself, mate?
No, probably not. We set our goals, our standards quite high early in the season. It went exactly to plan. Great to be on two Eddie Hearn matchroom shows, two big fights, Samuel Mason and Danny Ball, two English guys, two very good fighters. So delighted with both performances. Again, it was a great year, but hopefully this one can even be better.
Definitely. Obviously, with that Danny Ball fight, I just want to touch on that. Obviously, he came off a great win in his previous fight for the English title as well. Did you think that fight was going to be kind of, you made it, it was a, sort of like a 50-50 fight on paper, and you made it as one-sided as you did. Did you think it was going to be as easy a night as that?
In my mind, I just prepare for every single fight or every obstacle that gets thrown my way. So as long as I feel great in the gym and keep learning things under Andy, I feel that no matter the opponent, I can perform exactly the same way. So yeah, on paper, Eddie Hearn and a lot of people had it 50-50 fight, being the English champion, former WBC international champion, I think world youth champion. So yeah, but look, when I got in there, I just got in my groove and that was it. I just kept going.
You definitely did, and you performed on the big stage as well. You mentioned your trainer there, former
Thank you.
WBO middleweight champion Andy Lee as well. I mean, your relationship with each other as trainer and fighter. I mean, it's going from strength to strength. I mean, what is it like
Mm.
being trained by someone as kind of as boxing goes? He's one of the top trainers out there, Andy Lee. What is it like being trained by him?
It's great. Look, I'm in a position that a lot of young fighters, a lot of fighters around the planet would love to be in. Being trained by Andy Lee, learning from him, just being around such an Irish icon and probably world icon too, in the lines of boxing. So yeah, Andy's a great guy, very down to earth, but very knowledgeable, very smart, plans ahead. And yeah, as long as I just keep listening and hang around with guys like that, I think I can do well in the sport.
Definitely, and if you haven't read Andy Lee's book, please do because it's a
Yeah,
fantastic read as well.
great.
One thing that kind of Andy has talked about, especially in regards to you, Paddy, is just like Emmanuel Stewart took him everywhere to Vladimir Klitschko's fights and all around the world, really. He's taking you to all these places when it's whether it be Tyson Fury's fight nights, he's taking you to Joe Parker's fight nights in Saudi Arabia as well. I mean, how important has that been keeping you in that big fight environment? So when you inevitably get onto those big stages, whether that be in Saudi Arabia or headline here in Ireland, you're ready for those big occasions. How important has that been for you?
Yeah, of course, it's vital. It's vital. Just imagine being a young fighter and just getting thrown into the doghouse and the big events. It can be quite nerve wracking. But for me, and he took me under his wing, as you said, did the same thing with Manuel Store did to him. He obviously sees something very special and very talented in me. So from the get go, started with Tyson in Vegas, started with Tyson in Morecambe, and Joseph in Ireland, and Joseph in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, great to be in the environment, great to be in the mix with some of the best fighters on the planet and seeing how it's done, see how it goes. And yeah, prepare me for when the time is right for me to shine under the big lights and headline my own shows.
Definitely, and we look forward to seeing that. Before we finish, mate, I've got two more. I do want to touch on kind of Joseph Parker, obviously stablemate of yours now. Just come off of, I think, the best performance of his career against Deontay Wilder in Saudi Arabia, and now we're going straight into, I mean, if there isn't a more dangerous fight in the heavyweight division at the moment in Zhilei Zhang as well. But you're fully confident that Joe can do the business on March the 8th.
Yeah, just like Wilder, everyone wrote Joe off. Everybody said that Joe was going to get knocked out, and Wilder was hot favourite to win the fight. But when you're around Joe and you're around Andy and you're looking at him in the gym, you're like, we could be in for a big chance here, more than a chance. So Joseph looked tremendous in that camp. He's brought in a chef, brought in some of the best teams in the world around him. Everything was locked and ready to go. So yeah, he was motivated to win, not just to participate in a big fight. His aim was to win. And if you're training under Andy Lee, you gotta have a mentality that you want to win fights. If you're not that kind of guy, if you're there for a payday, Andy will not train you. He won't be a part of you. So yeah, if you're under Andy Lee, I think you have to have that winning mindset, which Joe obviously does. And for now, position that he's in right now, in this big next fight that he has, I think you're looking at another big win for Joe.
Oh, we're looking forward to seeing it as well. And I mean, the occasions keep coming thick and fast for Joe Parker. Paddy, my final one, mate, before I let you go and watch you at Ulster Hall tomorrow night, we ask everyone this question. When all's said and done, what does boxing mean to you?
It means the world to me. I've got a very young family, young wife. This is the only way that I can provide and survive for them. So yeah, my life has been boxing since the age of 4, 25 now. So hopefully I can do good things in the sport and I can give back down the line.
Well, definitely, and we look forward to seeing the rise of Paddy Donovan in 2024 and beyond, and hopefully to world titles as well, mate. Paddy Donovan, thank you very much for giving International Boxing News your time today, and see you tomorrow, mate.
Thank you so much. God bless. Bye bye.